given his life because the guy kept making the same mistake. And what happened is as the movie went on, the guy that he was old, the reason why the guy that killed the boy is because the boy grew up as a man and he killed the man's wife. And the man came back into the present, out of the future to the present, and he found the boy and was ready to kill him, but he told himself as a young boy. The old man and the young person, that's the same. Y'all get me? Mm-hmm. They met up with each other in the present. And he began to explain to him what was going on. How this woman saved him and he loved her so much. And he explained to him. And so, but both of them was there. The young guy, the young himself, said, okay, he loved he fell in love with the boy because he wanted to protect the boy. And the old himself, I don't know if that makes sense, but y'all got to watch it. It's good. Okay. Good. And so what happened was, they was out in the field, and this boy have powers. And when the boy get angry, he have power to elevate people and explode them, blow them up. And so the old guy came with the gun and shot at the boy, and it grazed the boy, and it cut his cheek. The bullet cut his cheek, and he fell on the dirt, and he got up, and everything started leveling up, and the guy leveled up with the gun leveled up, and the guy was like, no, and the boy's mother was up in there. And as he was getting ready to blow this guy to pieces, the mother says, I love you. She was saying, I love you. It was just chaotic noise, and the boy was screaming. And through all that chaos, that boy heard, I love you. Mm-hmm. I love you. And he turned and he looked at his mom. And then he let go. And the mom and the guy came down. And the mother told him to go run in the bush in the cornfield. And the mother stand between the boy and the guy that was going to kill the boy. And he told her to move, and she wouldn't move. She loved him so much. And at this time, the young him pulled up. And he came running, and he had a gun, and he was like, don't do it. And so the old guy, shot the mother and killed the mother. And what happened was, because I guess the movie was keep going back. It was repeating itself and showing different parts. It's a good movie. And so he killed the mother, and the boy got away on the train, and the boy was angry. And that would cause the boy to be angry at the world, and he caused so much chaos in the world because of what he saw someone did to his mother. And so the young guy went back to where the old guy had the gun and was telling the mother to move. And the young guy said he finally saw the cycle of what was going on. And so the young guy turned the gun towards himself to stop the cycle and killed himself because he wanted to stop the cycle. It was him that was causing the cycle to go on. And so I shared that with you all to say this, that God's love is far past all that we have ever experienced. Yeah. We don't know that God he's gracious in love. He's kind and he's merciful. And all God is waiting on is he's waiting on us to have that genuine love for him, to come to him and ask him, God, can you please help me? God, can you please deliver me? God, can you please bring me out of this thing that I'm in? And when we do that, we're going to see the compassion and the love of God. Without the true, genuine love, you will continue to go around in circles. Your life will remain the same. Nothing is happening. Everything is going wrong. And so what God is saying today, people of God, is that if you come to me, I will relent. I will change my mind. I will stop this chaos from happening to you. And many of us are living in chaotic moments. Things ain't going right. We're frustrated and we're mad and we're upset. And we're mad and we're upset at everybody except for ourselves. We're taking out on everybody around us except for ourselves. But God is calling us to a place where we would change his mind about us. Ooh-wee. That's some good stuff. God is causing us to come to a place where he can change his mind about us. And so we must come to God with our hands extended. Our hands extended. God, I want to read this one. I have several more, but we want to read this one last one for the day. And this is a great one. I'm going to need some great scriptures that God has given me. Psalms 91, the 14th through the 16th verse. Psalms 91, 14 through 16. It reads, because he loves me, says the Lord, I will rescue him. I will protect him, for he acknowledged my name. Got that? Because you. Because you love God. I will rescue him. Get this. All God is waiting on is a heart transplant. A heart confusion. That's it, right? A heart transplant. Where we are changing our mind. Yes. And when we change our heart, God says, I will rescue you. Yes. Right now, get this. Every time, if you watch any of the superhero movies, get this. Anytime someone is in harm's way, they don't get hurt because the superhero rescued them out of danger. The thing that we're in right now, God says that I will rescue you out. I don't want you to get in no